Alan is gay, fat, and diabetic. So he answers the age-old question, yes, there are calories in cum. Alan likes his men like he likes his razor blades, cheap, disposable, and made in China. And it's true. Alan believes in sustainable living. He also wants to move to Taiwan and teach children, because in his words, if you gotta put it in your mouth, you should grow it yourself.
Sylas is an actor. You may actually recognize him from The Fringe, where he tells everyone that he's an actor. Sylas told me that his dream role is actually to play Santa Claus, but he would only visit kids without chimneys because he wants to empty his sack in their back doors. Growing up, Sylas shared a bunk bed with his father, which was not the only time his dad made him the bottom.
Alan used to be a politician. He wanted to solve the refugee crisis by housing all the men inside of him. As I've said, Alan was diagnosed with diabetes, so he has to watch his diet. He no longer puts whipped cream on ass. And Alan started doing comedy when he turned 30. He called it his midlife crisis, but based on his blood pressure, midlife is a bit optimistic.
Sylas also believes in sustainable living. Since moving here from Romania, he's been doing his bit for the environment, refilling his cup with other people's money. Sylas said that his body count is around 20, but he will not say where he hid them. The part of Romania that Sylas is from specifically is Transylvania, home of Dracula, and Sylas is a lot like a vampire. He's not fussy about when he goes down on a lady. Yeah, his ex called him the human moon cup.
Alan's relationship with his father is exactly like his relationship with his penis. Hasn't seen either since 2012. Alan was severely neglected as a child. His education suffered because of it. I mean, up until 23, he was convinced that ABC stands for anal bum chlamydia. Alan is a massive Tomb Raider fan, emphasis on massive. His favorite tomb to raid is the fridge.
Thanks for that, Gypsy Rose faggot.
Woo!
Sylas used to work at a restaurant. I heard that he got fired for sniffing his co-worker's hair, where they started calling him Vlad the Inhaler. Sylas is single, but not for a lack of trying. He's been on a lot of dates. Sadly, all of his dates seem to keep ditching him to hang out with their friend Angela. Sylas has developed a really good pickup technique that is very reliable, though. He just shows them his podcast, which puts them into a state of what he calls legally unconscious.
Alan single-handedly convinced me that God has a sense of humor, because I used to pray for a big titty queen. What the fuck is that? Alan recently had to cancel his holiday to the Middle East. He represents not one, but two things they don't allow, homosexuality and pork. This was not really a roast, it's just a list of things that have been inside Alan.
We'll be here all fucking night.
You just want to hear the list, or? Right, it was dildo, butt plug, tax returns, a fist, and your dad's wedding ring.
Don't forget to sign it with your name. Sylas performed his first stand-up gig dressed as a crocodile. So he got up on stage looking like a Swampy predator, and he was dressed as a crocodile. You know, as much as Sylas has talked about me preferring East Asian men, he actually likes his women like he likes his coffee, dark, hot, and shipped in a box for Africa. Sylas has shot more loads into unsuspecting black ladies than the American police force.
Allegedly. Alan was repeatedly failed by his parents, his school, and social work. His life story is a story about falling through the cracks, which is why now he violently fills them. In spite of his upbringing, Alan is quite cultured. His favorite thing to do is to eat man out with a single chopstick. And finally, Alan is a poor, fat, gay man who was severely neglected by his parents and now suffers from diabetes, arthritis, and asthma. Maybe God does hate the gays.
So Sylas actually uses a stage name because he has a very hard to pronounce legal name, which obviously makes things very difficult for all the women that have to report him. You know, me and Sylas have been friends for a very long time. I was always embarrassed that I never knew how to actually pronounce his name, so I had to wait until I heard other people say it, and I think I finally got it. Sylas Stop, I don't consent. Sylas once got so horny that he joined a website called the Toy Boy Warehouse where you could hook up with old ladies. Which really surprised me because the age of Sylas's partners is a lot like his YouTube views. They rarely go into double digits. And that's been us.
Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's start with you, Ryan. What did you think of that one?
Fucking hell, again. Top class. Like, I mean, I reckon that was probably the darkest one. You know, yeah, definitely, which I fully enjoyed. And then with a little anal bum chlamydia in the middle. I mean, that really probably shouldn't have worked. But fuck, it did. It looked like, when you both stood up again, it looked like both of you had just taken off fedoras. Do you know? Sylas, you look like you're in your element, you know, wrestling with bears. I have no idea who to choose for this. This was, I don't know how anybody's going to choose. That was one person there shouting. You're just giving Sylas one last wish before he's deported to Rwanda. Fucking hell, like, I don't want to give it a draw because it's cheating. I think I'll give it slightly to Alan.
As opposed to... No. I think that's just Daniel Petrie having a shit. Don't let that sway you.
Nice. Oh, in fairness, I probably should have given it to Sylas I give it to Alan because I got my first slur. But really, I mean, like, there's no wrong answers here. That was top class yet again. Yeah, brilliant. So, yeah, fucking.
All right, we got one for Alan. Julia?
I thought you looked like two dads who've left your families at the Holiday Inn buffet to come and do this. Good job. Yeah, really close one. Really close. I loved the calories in cum. the human moon cup. That was an awesome image. I also wrote down anal bum chlamydia, just continuing the poetry of the evening. I think I'm gonna give it to Alan by a whisker, but it was very close. Good job.
It's very close, very close. Well, we always like to get feedback. Ring, what do you think?
Yeah, it's funny Julia said you look like dads because I thought you looked like long lost brothers. I thought you looked like...
They both remind me of the word taken, but for different ways.
No, I really liked the Vlad the Inhaler and the American police force joke from Alan, but I was gonna give it to Sylas because I really like the big titty queen and the pork joke and also the list of things as well that have been inside. So I was give it to Sylas.
Oh, there we go, 2-1. Hug, boys, hug. For your winner, let's hear it for Alan G.